Have you ever wondered about the grandeur of Potala Palace, the highest ancient palace in the world, perched atop the red hill of Lhasa? Today, we dive into the depths of its rich history, its architectural marvels, and the cultural significance it holds. The tale of Potala Palace begins in the 7th century during the reign of Songtsen Gampo, a leader of the Tibetan Empire. He constructed the first palace on this site to woo Princess Wencheng of the Tang dynasty, a love story set in stone, if you will. However, this original structure was largely destroyed during the rule of the Langdama in the 9th century, leaving only the cave where Gampo meditated, known today as the Saint's Chapel. The Potala Palace as we know it began to take shape in the 17th century under the rule of the great 5th Dalai Lama, Losang Gyatso. He decided to rebuild the palace as a symbol of his religious and political authority. The construction started in 1655 and continued for almost half a century. The White Palace, or Potrang Karpo, was the first to rise, serving as the winter residence of the Dalai Lama. Following the completion of the White Palace, the Red Palace, or Potrang Mapo, began its construction in 1690. Unlike its counterpart, the Red Palace is entirely devoted to religious study and Buddhist prayer. It houses several mausoleums of previous Dalai Lamas, each a spectacle of gold, precious stones, and intricate carvings. The Potala Palace continued to serve as the residence of the Dalai Lama until the 14th Dalai Lama fled to India during the 1959 Tibetan uprising. Today, it stands as a museum, a testament to Tibetan Buddhism and its influence over the region. But the Potala Palace is not just an architectural marvel, it's a treasure trove of Tibetan culture, housing over 200,000 statues, tens of thousands of painted scrolls, known as thangkas, and countless historical documents. It's a living museum, preserving centuries of Tibetan history, art, and culture. In 1994, UNESCO declared Potala Palace a World Heritage Site, recognizing its cultural and historical significance. However, the palace is not just a relic of the past. It continues to serve as a site for important religious and ceremonial functions, including the annual Great Prayer Festival. To summarize, the Potala Palace, with its towering white and red buildings overlooking the city of Lhasa, is a symbol of Tibetan Buddhism. From its early beginnings as a love token in the 7th century to its current status as a World Heritage Site, the palace has stood the test of time. It's a testament to the resilience of the Tibetan people and their culture, a beacon of their history and a monument to their faith. So the next time you gaze upon the awe-inspiring Potala Palace, remember the centuries of history, culture, and faith it embodies. It's not just a palace, it's a chronicle of the Tibetan people etched in stone and adorned in gold.